In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. I'm tripping on my guy Ken Darius already.
That man. Already. First comment, shout out Kendarius.
And I read that joint as I was getting ready to go on, man, which is so dumb on my end to do that. But welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. What's going on, everybody? I'm out here in the suburbs of Horn Lake, Mississippi, a.k.a. Whitehaven, Tennessee. Kenny is out. Oh, yeah, that's right. Kenny is out here in the where is Kenny at? Kenny is in the safest neighborhood in the whole state of Tennessee due to the Scare Bros initiative out there in Collierville. We are brought to you, powered by, sponsored by, supported by our good friends at FanDuel Sportsbook. We have not missed a check, unlike our Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to the people. The same gang in the comment. I'm thrown off today. I ate breakfast very early and have not ate since then. I am not right. And all I ate was the rest of my ice cream blast that I got from Sonic, man. I got the Oreo cookie dough mix blast at Sonic, man. Sometimes when you meet a new woman,
you ate ice cream for breakfast, bro?
Hey, ice cream for lunch. I had breakfast for real. But like I had reminded myself that Sonic has good ass ice cream.
Oh yeah.
I reminded myself that Sonic has good ass drinks. And that's because typically, man, I'm not gonna go to a place just for their ice cream or just for a ocean water or whatever, or grape slush or whatever, right? So, but my wife does it. My wife will go to Sonic just to get drinks, and girls love the drinks and all that kind of stuff, man. So yeah, I've been on it lately, getting ocean waters from Sonic. I had the smash burger yesterday. They gave me some yesterday. I don't think they gave me what I was supposed to have. They have like a smash burger special that was like $6. It was like this big ass double bacon cheeseburger. Ooh, fully dressed bacon double cheeseburger, fries, and a drink for $6. I was like, no, I think y'all gave me the wrong burger, but I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but we are here, man.
I love you haven't tried a good smash burger till you try my smash burger.
All right, you make a good smash burger for real?
Hell yeah, I make a good smash burger. It's my favorite kind of burger to actually grill. I have a Blackstone. Yeah. I have a Blackstone, one of those, whatever they're called, and I love making smash.
Yeah, man. My Chris says stanky boot ass over there farting it up. I'm prepared for my stomach to sound like I'm watching got Jaw threes in the dry, man. I know that's happening. A smash burger is a burger that's flattened down real thin. Like they get it and flat.
You put it on a griddle, basically. You put it on a griddle and you smash it down to where it's super thin. and go to hey, all right, Wayno, when you come into town, which by the way, he is coming into town in
We'll get you
May.
one.
In May, I think. I got you, bro. You're coming to the house. We're gonna have a big get together.
Oh, okay. You gonna make one at the house, but I said you take him to a restaurant, you gonna take him to the wrong place. But I know where to take him to.
Let's stop it. You don't get this body by going to bad restaurants.
Hey, I know where to take him to. All right, what would you take him to for a smash burger? I'm asking you.
I know. I was about to. The first one that came to my mind is one that you're gonna laugh at.
in the chat, where would y'all send somebody to get a smash burger?
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say because I was gonna say the wrong one.
I'm telling y'all, this is not an ad. What is Blackstone? That's
Blackstone,
Memphis?
it's a griddle. Blackstone griddle.
Is it Memphis?
No. It's an actual like grill that you can.
I don't know about.
So I got one at my house.
Yeah, I'm straight. Jack Brown's is off the chain. I don't know if y'all have been there. It's a brand new place.
Oh, I haven't been to Jack Brown's.
Yeah, I do bingo there every Wednesday night. I host every Wednesday night. Yeah, check them out. They got a good ass smash burger. But let's get into it, man.
Blackstone is the griddle for folks with money.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that.
Man, mine was super cheap.
Shout out to my guy Himji agreeing. Jack Brown's is fucking incredible.
Hey, tell them to come on board with us, man. We talk about them way too much.
Hey,
man.
they guys get too much free time out here for real. This is not an ad, but it could be Jack Brown's. It very well could be.
Stop bullshitting, man. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and have that conversation with them, man. I ain't really got my ends with them. I've only done bingo there maybe 3 times because of the holidays. It broke that whole thing up.
Yeah.
So I haven't been out there yet in 2026, but I make my debut this Wednesday at Jack Brown. So I need to get to know them a little better, man, before I start taking their money, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm already taking enough. But yeah, man, let's get into it, bro. I put a very interesting thumbnail up for today's show, cover photo. And I said, what's love got to do with it, man? There's a lot going on in Grizz Nation, man. Very seldom are we the topic of actual national trade talk that has any. It has anything about it that's substantial, like when there's actually something to talk about, like,
that means something to the greater NBA.
Yeah, or there's actually like it has legs to it. There's some actual basis, and not just fantasy trades or these teams are having internal discussions about this and that. There's actual conversation between the Grizzlies and other teams. So this is the first time we've been here in a long time, especially for the magnitude of a player like John Morant, right? And I put the question up. What's love got to do with it? Of course, that song.
What's love got to do?
You know the song. It was made famous by Tina Turner. Probably one of the greatest songs of all time. One of the most well-known songs, for sure. Man, Joey, I gotta just stop looking at the comments while I'm talking, man. It just throw me out so bad. Bro. Yeah, man, let me do that, man. Let me know because I won't be able to see it. Then I can make my screen maximized, but I won't be able to see it at all. I don't want to. So, famous song by Tina Turner, right? The irony of the song is that she made this song about a man that she was also in a well-known open abusive relationship with, which was her husband Ike Turner, which is the irony of the song. There's a clip on YouTube that I thought was fake. I thought was AI, but it's 100% real. That has Ike and Tina Turner singing the song. Find a little help for my friends. What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Out of tune.
It's a clip. That's not their song, but it's a clip of them singing that song on somebody's show. And the funny part is she asked the question, what would you do if I sang out of tune? And in the background, you hear Ike Turner say, I give you a black eye. And I know that's not funny, bro. But it is, bro. But yeah, look into it, man. Look into it. Look up the clip on YouTube. It's real. And I said, no way, but this clip, it was a short. It was like a YouTube short. I said, no way, that's real. So I went back and watched the actual episode from like 30 years ago. And he actually does say, I'll give you a black eye. That was the answer he gave to her on that song. But like I said, one of the greatest love songs, or greatest songs about love of all time was about a woman in an abusive relationship with her husband, Ike Turner, right? And all those great songs she did, Road on the River, all those different songs that she did. I got breaking news that Mike Tomlin is gone. We'll definitely talk about that later on in the show. What? Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that later on in the show.
Damn.
But yeah, it's a song about an abusive relationship, Kenny. And I want to talk about that today because this whole situation with the Memphis Grizzlies, this whole situation with Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., whoever you want to talk about, it feels like a lot of stuff that you hear is stuff that people say when they're in an abusive relationship, bro. And we are in one. We joked about this yesterday. We joked about how, Ja put out a tweet, and now we're scrambling trying to see what Ja's talking about and all this type of stuff, right? And there's this young lady, and Kenny, you know this person as well. And I kind of noticed, I noticed things that they post on Facebook a lot.
Yeah.
And they're just all over the place. This particular person I know is just all over the place when it comes down to relationships and dating. And 1 minute he's saying this, 1 minute he's saying that, 1 minute he's in love with this girl, and 1 minute, I'm just focusing on myself. And this minute, I can't believe they cheated on me. And it's just openly looking crazy about the person they're in a relationship with, right?
Absolutely.
And I said, man, that's what an abusive relationship looks like, man. What are you talking about? Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. And I think that we're definitely there when it comes down to the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant. This whole situation right now is definitely an abusive relationship, and I say that tongue in cheek, of course. But I'll start off this segment of the show by saying this. I hear a lot. I hear and I see a lot of takes, whether it be on social media, radio, podcasts, from local people, from people who either from Memphis or people who are local, meaning they are transplants who are who cover the team because they work in sports. Matt Infields, those type of people. Chris Vernon's one of those. Chris Vernon's not from Memphis. He's lived there forever, but he's an implant to me. Jeff Calkins is one of those people. But there's a lot of people who are here who have things to say, and I listen to what everybody's saying. Whether it's Jessica Benson, we love Jessica to death, but she's an implant, right? But I just listen to things that people are saying, read stories that people are writing, tweets people are putting out, stuff fans are saying. And I'll say this, in my opinion, when it comes down to the Ja Morant thing, if you're way on either side of this, it comes off extremely disingenuous and imbalanced to me, man. Like, I think, like most things that come out of Anthony Sain's mouth, I think that the truth and the best place to be is usually somewhere towards the middle.
Yeah.
And when people like my guy who was in the other day who was saying, well, Sain is, whatever I'm trying to do with the Grizzlies, and have no reason to do that because of all of my sources of income, the money I get from the Grizzlies doing the podcast over there for GCM is the smallest income that I make. That's not the one that I'm going to sway my opinion for. I'm much more concerned about what Carway or Grade A Pest or FanDuel has to say than the people at Grind City Media. But I just think that if you're on either, you hear some people who are, I just can't wait to get this guy out of here. The Grizzlies had no other choice. He's got to go. Time is up. You hear those type of people. Then you have the people who are, want to have a plan, a rally or a visual outside of FedEx Forum to show Ja that we love him. And
is that happen? Are people saying that? Yeah,
and let's put balloons in the air and so hopefully Ja look out his window and see that we love him. You got that end and you got the other end, which is people are just trying to get Ja the hell up out of here. And I don't think that I'm on either one of those sides, right? I think I'm at a point where I would hate to see Ja go. I understand the value that Ja has on and off the court to an extent. Right? We talked about those things in the last couple episodes. But I can, if the Grizzlies did let Ja go, I could see how it could be beneficial to us. And I'll say this: there are a lot of people saying that, oh man, if Ja's gone, Ja's gone, like he's gonna go somewhere else and do XYZ. He's gonna do this. The odds of that happening, I don't really see that happening, bro. Like, and I'll explain why. If Ja goes to another team, the Grizzlies aren't going to send him to some dream destination. They're going to send him to a place who's, desperately looking for a star, willing to take a chance on a star. Yeah. And the Grizzlies also are going to get something they want back in their deal. And I think the most coveted thing they want is draft capital. I think they want multiple draft picks back in this deal. I think they want multiple first round draft picks back in this deal. So I don't think that that's not going to be it's not going to be the Timberwolves. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a team who's a contending team. I don't think that anything like that's going to happen. It's going to be a team like the teams we discussed yesterday, right? So I don't see him going. I don't see him going somewhere. Oh man, look at Ja going somewhere and he's won a championship or whatever, going to the Knicks or going to the Lakers or whatever. So I don't have that type of concern, right? But like I said, then I think that's not a concern of mine at all. I saw somebody talk about feels like they're trying to move the team. That's something y'all have to process on your own. There's nothing about what we're seeing that's like, oh, they're about to move the team.
Bro, stars get traded.
I want to give breaking news to y'all, and I want to educate the masses as much as I could. If the Grizzlies want to move, it doesn't take a conspiracy to move. They can just move. Bro. Like there's nothing in secret they have to do. There's nothing they have to do to they don't have to destroy the team. They can literally just move, bro. If they don't have, there's no boogeyman aspect to moving the team. If the Grizzlies didn't want to be here, they could get the hell up out of here. Like it really wouldn't. It doesn't take much, bro. It really doesn't take much at all. And I think that a lot of people, I've said this before. I think people forget that when we talk about the Grizzlies, like you talk about what the Grizzlies are doing, there's the Grizzlies depending on what we're talking about. If you're talking about making a trade, that's Zach Kleiman. If you're talking about making a draft pick, that's Zach Kleiman as well as his scouting department, which is probably much more of an impact than actually Zach Kleiman is, right? When you're talking about the Grizzlies, that's who you're talking about. If you're talking about salary or something like that, that's Zach Kleiman. You're talking about Jason Wexler. You're talking about Robert Perry. You're talking about the Grizzlies. But when you're talking about where the Grizzlies are and getting up and moving, all those type of things, that's a Jason Wexler thing. Like the Grizzlies on that business side of the team, that's Jason Wexler. And that's also Robert Perry, right? Jason Wexler is from Memphis. He's a born and raised Memphis, man. So a lot of the conspiracy of they're trying to get out of here is you're basically saying that a guy from Memphis is spearheading an attempt to get Memphis out of here. I wish that people wouldn't think like that as much as they do. I got a friend on Facebook that's like, man, y'all been talking about the Grizzlies are leaving Memphis for 26 years,
right?
Not 25. Even before they got here, you're talking
before
about
they got here, you're talking about
they're not going to be here. Yeah. And they've been there 25 years, man. And it's every year, like I said, when Zebo and them left. Oh, y'all know this is just them trying to move the team to Nashville, and I don't know why y'all fear Nashville that much. Nashville sucks to me whenever I'm there. Like they tried to get a WNBA team and that didn't work. They got the Southern Heritage Classic from us, which is something we'll talk about tomorrow. I don't really care about that. And I'll say this now because I'm not friends with his PR person anymore. So I'll say this openly. The reason why the Southern Heritage Classic is not here has nothing to do with the city of Memphis, has nothing to do with Deion Sanders. It's all about Fred Jones finessing the shit out of those schools for however many years, 20 plus years or whatever. Them wising up that we don't have to do this anymore. And this is also, I'm not gonna get that deep into it, but yeah, that's on Fred Jones. That's not a city of Memphis thing. That's a Fred Jones event that was grossly mishandled, and that was revealed, unfortunately, in the past, 4 or 5 years. But back to the job thing, man. Back to the job thing. I'm not on either one of these sides, bro. And that's not me trying to avoid either side. I'm just not there. Like I'm not where Ken Darius is, Josh stays, y'all leave thing. I'm not there, right? And I'm also not at the place where it's like, oh, get him out of here. You just gotta go. The perfect scenario to me, Kenny, would be with all these parties involved. We sit down somewhere, figure this shit out, and we go play basketball, bro. And it's like I hear people saying things like, I just wanted to see the lineup with Ja, Wells, Said, Ty Jerome, Edie, Jaren. I want to see all those guys out there. Yeah, man, I do too. Does Ja want to see that? like a big part of that happening is Ja being here and playing. Like he's got to be like Ja is a big part of why that's not happening, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like Ja's the one that's played 77 games in 3 years, man. Like it ain't nobody but him. Like it's him, bro. Like he's got to play. You know what I mean? And I know, of course, Edie's out right now too. But I'm just saying, like, that's a big part of it, bro. Like Ja has to get out there and be playing himself. Kendarius asks, so I don't care. No, that's not the case at all. I clearly care. I wouldn't be on here getting up here talking to y'all about something I don't care about. But it is what it is, bro. Like, it's not, if the Grizzlies, like I've had this conversation, and I find myself talking about this same line every episode we've had since I've said it. When the Denver Nuggets drafted Carmelo Anthony, they thought they drafted a franchise savior. This team had never had a guy like this, right? This is freaking Carmelo Anthony. He took Syracuse to the national championship. He was, if LeBron was 1A, Carmelo Anthony was 1B coming into the league, right? They were supposed to be the next Magic and Larry Bird. You drafted this dude. You had a fun run with him. He instantly made that team relevant. The Carmelo Anthony baby blue Denver Nuggets jersey was selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Never had a hot shoe like that, which is also the Jordan curse. If I'm an NBA player, there's no fucking way I'm signing a deal with Jordan at all. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation, right? But this is freaking Carmelo Anthony. And when they traded Carmelo, they did not get Carmelo Anthony back in that trade. They got some dudes, right, in that trade. They just got some guys, whatever, in that trade. And Carmelo went on to be Carmelo. But they lived on, man. They drafted their true franchise star in the second round. They drafted an incredibly great player in Carmelo in Nikola Jokic. She was an NBA champion, multiple time league MVP. Teams move on, bro. And I'm not in this. If we trade y'all, it's over. If we trade y'all, we're going to Nashville. Bro, y'all got to stop being that goofy, man. Like, it's to the men who say this, not to take a shot at y'all, but do y'all got hoes, bro? Like, have y'all dated nice chicks and they moved on and you got another bad bitch? Like, I mean, it's like, to see dudes saying it's like, bro, what are y'all talking about, bro? Like, I'm not trying to question nobody's manhood, but I just mentally, I don't understand it, bro. Like, I'm not going to look at one player in 2026 and say that if he's not here, we're not here. Like, that's just not how that works, bro. Like, it's an insane way to talk, especially when I hear dudes saying that shit.
It's crazy. I'm like, I find myself just not getting frustrated by any of this shit, right? Like, I just going overboard with stuff like this. It's like, come on, man. Like, let's keep it cool and rational, man. Like, let's keep it cool.
Because guess what, man? Yeah. Like, Ja's in year 7, and he's 26 years old. In about 10 years, Ja's probably going to be retiring. So are we just on borrowed time? Are we moving to Nashville when it happens? Like, it's the league will move on, the Grizzlies will move on, Ja Morant will move on. But all that being said, I want Ja to be here, bro. Like, the perfect scenario to me is for all these kids we drafted. Somebody posted, somebody dig deep into the archives, and they retweeted a tweet from the Grizzlies when Ja had little baby short dreads, little starter dreads, and had Kari in his hand. She was a baby, right? Right. So yeah, that's a dope moment. I remember going on a road trip, I think to New Orleans. He's in New Orleans or Atlanta. I went on a road trip out of my pocket. I was so hyped about that 2019. I don't care what season y'all talk about was the hypest run. That 2019-20 season was it to me, bro. I was taking road trips, going to see this team. I was single, had a little money. It was my first year covering the team. That shit was so fun to have an actual star player like Ja on this team. Had Brandon Clark, this super athletic power forward. Jaren was coming into form his second year. That team, to me, was fun as fuck, bro. So I remember being in the bowels of some arena. I think it was at New Orleans. Might have been Atlanta. Can't remember. But I remember seeing young Ja Morant with his baby mama, with his child's mom, and with Carway in a little bitty stroller. And he just looked like an awkward kid with a family. Right. He looked like an awkward kid trying to figure out being a dad at 19, and she was in the stroller. He got out of the stroller and Dip was handling her or whatever. I was like, man, like we've got a young star that we're going to watch grow, become a child to a man. So we're going to watch that happen here in the city of Memphis. We didn't really have that, bro. We saw Mike Conley was the only guy we ever seen do that, right? And I was like, we got another kid that we're about to watch, become, go from a child to a man. But the thing is, man, like, there's a responsibility to that. Like, I had a conversation with Gabe's mom yesterday, right, about fidelity.
Oh God!
And I said, Stephanie, you have to understand that when you say I do to a man, or when you say I do to a woman, nothing's going to happen automatically. Nothing's going to happen by accident. if a marriage or relationship is going to work, both parties have to put the work in. Y'all have to work together to make it happen.
Yes.
Like no man is going to be faithful to you just because he's your wife, just because he's your husband. Like you have to have a buy-in as the wife to make that shit work, right? And with that being said, I want to see Ja be the kid that we grow, see becoming a kid to becoming a man. But Ja has to have a buy-in for us to become a man for us to see that, bro. And that wasn't even nothing planned. That was just off the top of the dome. That was pretty good shit. I might clip that up.
That was,
anyway,
bro, that was awesome.
But what I'm saying, man, is like, I'll be sad. Like it will suck to see Ja Morant get traded. But I'm not in the camp of some of the ridiculous stuff that people are saying. And that's the kind of stuff, man, that people say who are in abusive relationships, bro. That's what people say when, an abusive relationship will make you talk about, oh, AD's made of glass, or Zion never plays. And they played twice as many games as your stars played in the same amount of time. That's what abusive relationships do, man. You ignore the pain. You ignore the abuse, right? You ignore the you get
gaslit into believing that it's your fault.
Yeah, so
like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big enough fan. I'm not doing
more, man. Yeah, let's fly some balloons in the air for Ja. Like everybody wear your Ja jerseys.
Ja would play if he just knew we loved him.
And we loved him more, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. But it's like we have to
cheat on me, but he don't hit me though.
Yeah, exactly right. Like that girl I told you I met like in my adolescence, a fuckboy, man. I met very young. And she was like, "You're a great guy. I think you're awesome, but you're almost too good to be true. I'd rather stay with the dude who's beating my ass than actually pursue you." And that lady hurt my feelings at the time. And I was like, "Oh shit, man, look at me."
Yeah.
Glad I ain't had to deal with that shit. But like I said, man, this is we're truly in an abusive relationship. But it is what it is, because I'm there too, man. I've gotten on Twitter and oh shit. Look what you made me do. Josh said, look what you made me do, you silly bitch. You know I love you. They're hugging and crying. I love you. I never hit you again. But no, man. But
you had that coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Wayno said. But man, like I said, oh man, I had something else I was gonna say. It lost me that quick.
Sorry.
Like it's an abusive relationship, man. It had me arguing with people about was Ja. Oh no, Ja was talking about Cam Spencer's brother. He wasn't talking about Klay Thompson and the Warriors. Like it's stupid, bro. It's stupid, bro. It's the dumb stuff, dumb stuff that we have defended about Ja Morant in the last 3 years. Just think about all the stuff that we've like stood in front of everybody about, right? Yep. Man, people fight at basketball games all the time.
He beat a 16-year-old kid's ass at his house, and we defended his ass.
And we're happy he got off about it. Like, man, come on, bro. Like, for real, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, there were stories that Ja and his people like pulled out like guns with laser pointers and were pointing at Indiana Pacers players. And we was like, "Oh, it's fake news." Like, no, bro, this shit fucking happened, bro. Like,
he ran up into the Wolfcase Mall.
Yeah, because his mama said these people give me a hard time, and they came over to throw hands. Like, that happened, and we said we stood in front. No, no. Hey, the Grizzlies got to do more, man. The Grizzlies got to do more. Oh man, it's crazy, bro. And here's the thing: I will do that shit again as long as Ja plays for the Grizzlies. I will defend all the bullshit. I will defend all this shit, bro. Until he is gone, I will defend all this shit. Like, for real, bro. I will.
I have zero regrets if he would just play ball. If he would just play ball.
Right. Bro, I got into it with snotty dripping trying to defend Ja Morant, bro. And didn't even realize I was into it with him. I woke up half asleep, like I don't even know what's going on. But hey, here's what I think about it. That turned into me versus snotty dripping. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is my guy. But, hey, whatever. But it's like, man, and like I said, bro, I would do it again, bro. That's what I love this team. I love these players. I love this, everything about the Grizzlies being here, bro. So I'll forever, do those type of things, right?
100%.
Because it's a difference between me talking about mine and you talking about mine. So I'll always do that. Because even when I see stuff like I look at some of the stuff that people are saying in regards to trading Ja. I be like, oh, Tim McMahon, fuck you. Like, I'm still on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always will be on it. But yeah, man, it's just kind of where I am, man. But something that I do think is about to happen, Kenny.
Are you sure about this? All right, go ahead. Keep going.
I think that John Moran is going to play in Europe. I think that's going to happen.
I'm stunned by this. I came out and said I thought he was done as a Memphis Grizzly.
He'll play.
Wow.
He'll play. Yeah, I think he plays. Yeah, I think he plays. Somebody said something about, I don't know what he's talking about. I'll find out over the break though. But yeah, I think Ja plays. Why? I think there's some peculiar timing happened with this situation. I think that when everything happened, Ja also did happen to have a legit injury. And I think that when the little fallout happened, you know, whether the Grizzlies did or Ja did, they massaged this whole injury thing and it turned into this emotional thing that it's at now. The Grizzlies haven't traded Ja, so he's still on the team. And you just can't just like not play. You got to come up with something, bro. And you're definitely not going to do that shit when you're getting ready to do in a game that the NBA said, hey, that whole Martin Luther King thing, yeah, we'll worry about that next year. We need y'all to come to Europe. Like, you're not, like, whatever was going on, and the NBA came in and said, yeah, I need y'all to go and figure it out right quick because we about to go to Europe and it's about to be national television and cameras in his face and microphones in his face. I need y'all to patch it up real quick. Get y'all ass on the plane. Y'all get your ass on the plane and we'll figure this out. Unless your organization wants to see some of the biggest fines y'all ever seen and all type of sanctions and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. So I think that's where we are, man. I think Ja's going to play in Europe. I think all signs are pointing to Ja playing in Europe. I don't think he went out there just for a free trip. I think that he went out there with all the intention of playing. I think he'll play. And I want to see him play. And I want him to absolutely kill. I want to go 2-0 out here. And I want Ja to average 40 a game. I want to see him do what he did against Philadelphia. These games are going to be on national TV too. And I want him to murder. I want him to kill. And I want him to show that he's the guy that, you know, that we all know he can be. So, yeah, man, do the good thing, man, that brings the relationship vibe back, man. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody dick drunk out there, John. Get everybody fuck this shit out the fan base real good, man. And get us back in trance, man. Get us back all that shit.
Hey,
yeah.
everything the whole narrative changes if he has good games out in Europe
and nobody will give a shit.
And nobody cares about any of the shit. Nobody cares at all.
And he'll have a very valid case. He could talk whatever shit he would like if he goes out there and he busts Orlando's ass and he's hyped up with the players, hyped up with his teammates, and he's out there busting ass. Can't nobody say nothing. It'll be a whole nother conversation when we come back.
Do you know what the show is going to look like on Friday morning? If he has a game like he could have a game on global television,
yeah,
then comes out in a post-game press conference and says, man, I love Memphis. Memphis is my city. I want to be here. Everything, every network, every podcast, everything changes around this conversation. 1,000%.
You think I ain't gonna be in my motherfucking feelings?
You don't think I'm gonna be?
I'm gonna be like this whole combo.
Yeah, man. Josh Holloway threw a ball in his chest. Of course he beat his ass. Yes, of course. You know, like come on. You know,
you need to get his ass. Hey, you get out there with grown men, you get your ass whooped, man.
You mess around with grown men, you get your ass whooped.
Stay your ass away from out of the grown people conversation, man.
Right.
No, man, John's good. He needs to stay away from D-Tap. D-Tap's out here preaching.
D-Tap's out here building up young kids now. Like, totally changing the Memphis prep landscape, bro. What are we talking about?
And I'm also going to say this, man. I'm going to say this, and we're going to move on. Do I think that John's going to get traded? He might. Do I have a percentage for y'all? No. I don't have a percentage of whether or not I think Ja gets traded, but I do have something that I am going to put into a high percent. This may be, irrational, delusional optimism, but I think that over this couple of days they got, they took the flight over there and they're over there by themselves, no distractions, and you think it's not, whatever. That I'm going to predict that there's a high chance that all parties involved are going to have some good cheer while they're over there, man. I'm optimistic that there's some level of conversation is going to happen because shout out to my guy Chris Vernon, man. He said something yesterday that made a whole lot of sense to really sum this whole thing up. There is no fan base. There is no city. There is no team that's going to love Ja Morant like Memphis does. This is not going to happen.
None.
Because you know what? You see what I thought I would see and what I actually am seeing. When I see like these posts on Facebook about, fantasy trade, who says no or all these type of things like, Ja to Minnesota or Ja to whoever. The comments are like, I'm talking about like when you're getting Ja for nothing. Yeah. When you're getting Ja for like Mike Conley and Dante DiVincenzo and, pretty much nothing. Their fans are, I don't want that dude here, bro. Like, get that dude out of here. You know what I mean? And no city, no organization, no team is going to show Ja love like we will, man. Like, and I think that he realizes it. I think he has to realize it. Yep. And I think that he has to do what he needs to do to make things right on his end. You know what I mean? And whether that's saying, man, you know what? Even though I don't agree with, getting pulled out of the game and pulled back in, I'm going to go with that and I'm a ball because, you know what? I found a way to score 40 points against Philadelphia. With all that being said, I found a way to still hit 40 in that amount of time. And I don't even have my big man. I don't have my center. And this is where I raised my kid. This is where I found my best friends. This is where I did, all types of things. And I'm sure he'll realize it, bro. Like Vernon said yesterday, I got one coach fired. They're not going to turn around and fire another one within how many games the Grizz played this year? What's our record? We played like what, 30-something games?
39, I think, right?
Yeah,
39.
like we're not firing 2 coaches in 50 games. Like that's not happening. Like we know that's not happening. And I think he realizes that. I think he'll have to realize that, dude, this is where I need to be. Let me do whatever I need to do to make things right for these people. Because something happened. Like I said, like they've always been at the point where a lot of these reports this week have just not been true. Like this is not the first time the Grizzlies have said, "All right, man, we'll listen to offers about Ja." I think that's bullshit. But something happened this weekend where they're like, all right, bro, let it be known to you, including you, that we will get you up out of here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, nothing's happened yet. I'm not saying nothing will happen. But until then, man, there's always an opportunity to make things right, bro. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Real quick, damn, today's show went by fast. I've really been rolling today. Also, Kenny Stubblefield, reports came out that teams are in fact interested in Jaren Jackson Jr. Your boy, I can't think of his name, man. LeBron's agent.
Rich Paul.
Yeah, Rich Paul, who's funny as hell to me, right? He comes out, he says, if I'm the Lakers, man.
Of course you would.
If I'm the Lakers.
He's going for Pelinka's job. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, 100%.
He's going for Pelinka's job.
If I'm the Lakers, man, I'm trading Austin Reeves, to the Grizzlies for Jaren Jackson Jr., right? He's out here just politicking. And I will say this. In the event that the Grizzlies decide to trade Ja Morant, which I do not think it's a foregone conclusion. I've said that. In the event that Jaren Jackson Jr. that Ja Morant is traded, for the love of all things holy, please get Jaren the fuck out of here too. I don't know no better way to say it, bro. And that's another thing too.
Wow.
I love Jaren. Y'all know I love Jaren. I love Jaren probably more than I love Ja, to be honest with you. This was my original Grizz son, man. I remember him being this big, tall, goofy-ass kid that was in the locker room talking about Pokemon and
with the Cedric Coward fade. Remember when he
with
came
the Cedric Coward fade in 2018-19?
Yep.
But trust and believe, if we get Ja out of here, get his ass hell up out of here too. Because if you're getting rid of Ja, you're rebuilding. So trade him too and get more assets to rebuild with. Like
wow.
Being for real. Like why do I have a max contract on my team if I'm not trying to win today?
Damn.
Like for real. Like if I'm trading Ja, What am I keeping Jaren there for? I'm getting you the hell up out of here.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, I don't disagree with you, but that's
why would I have if I'm trading Ja, I'm clearly saying that's why I'm not tripping off of stuff people say about these games this weekend. I don't give a fuck about either one of those games, win or lose this weekend, right? If you're trading Ja, you're saying it ain't no retool. You traded the head of the snake. If you trade the head of the snake, you're rebuilding. So why am I keeping Jaren? Wow. I'm getting him out of here too. Come on, man.
Wow.
And I'll say this. I've been saying this for weeks. I've been saying this for months on this show. I love y'all. I love Jaren. Y'all know that shit. The fact that regardless of what our injury situation is, that those two dudes do not look any better than how they looked this year, that bothers me, bro. And that's not coaching. That's not coaching, bro. Because I saw Jaren and Desmond Bain, who y'all say we shouldn't have traded. I saw them look ass too.
Look like ass when Ja was out.
When Ja was out.
Yep.
And the common denominator is Jaren, man. And like I said, I've seen these dudes look ass when the growing gets tough, man. When the going gets tough, I've seen these dudes shrink up. I've seen these dudes, man, shrink. I've seen us play the Lakers, and we ain't got nobody but Jaren, and Jaren got 13 points. I've seen us play the Thunder, and Jaren got that steady 17-4. Like, no, man. If I'm going to trade Ja, I'm trading Jaren too. If Ja stays, you can keep Jaren, Edie, say it. That's a nice little lineup. Y'all can make things happen. They can do some amazing shit. Come on, man. That's just where I'm at. Y'all know I fuck with number 8, man, for sure. But speaking of duos, Kenny, that's our dynamic duo. That's our two guys. They've been those guys for a minute. There's another duo playing tonight, Kenny Stubblefield, that's going through some trauma and some drama as well, man. It looked all so fun, man, about this time last year, Kenny Stubblefield.
It did. We wanted him. We wanted one of these guys on our team last year.
Yeah.
We got Jimmy. We got Golden State playing against Portland tonight.
Yeah.
FanDuel numbers. It's a dynamic duo parlay. If y'all want to go and listen, Jimmy Butler to score 20-plus points, Stephen Curry to score 30-plus points, Jimmy Butler to get 6+ rebounds, Stephen Curry to get 6+ assists. It's a plus 1308. $10 wins you $130.89.
Get your money, man, on FanDuel.
You could do it. What do you think?
I ain't gonna lie. The fact that I'm watching Golden State kind of implode.
I love it.
Jimmy Butler acting the fool. I know we got our own issues, but hey, I love to see this as well, bro.
I love it.
But I think Steph Curry that's the whole parlay, or just parlay. 4 different whole parlay. Jimmy Butler scored 20. Man, I've lost so many parlays just wanting Jimmy Butler to score 15. I don't touch no parlay to get Jimmy Butler in.
Yeah.
Steph Curry scored 30. That makes sense. 6 rebounds for Jimmy. Sure, why not? Steph Curry 6 assists. They said 20 points for Jimmy.
Is that 20 points for Jimmy that gets?
That's just me. I ain't saying it can't happen, but every time I vote for that dude to give me 15, he don't give me 15. So I don't touch him.
Yep.
I don't touch him, man. But Kenny, speaking of something else I don't touch, Kenny, I've never had to touch a mousetrap. I've never had to touch. Yeah, I have, but they already got mice on it. I've never had to lay any kind of ant baits or none of that type of stuff, man, because I call the good people at Grade A Pest, man. Anytime I hear a bump in the night, and it ain't my girl, my wife, and all that ass shaking and moving the bed. It's when I hear a bump in the night, kid. Julia's ass actually does move the bed. Like when she gets to the bed, it's like her butt hits, then her body hits, and then her butt moves again. It's like a car wreck. It's like you're in a car wreck and you get the whiplash for the seatbelt, man. Something like that. But anyway, and I love the shit out of it. I love it. She was mad at me yesterday because, man, sometimes I'm gonna tell you what's fine, bro. If your girl got a lot of ass, like, hey, but this is so out of bounds, and I know she's probably gonna watch this.
She's gonna hate. She's gonna kill you, bro.
Like if your girl, like, if she's facing me front ways, right? I'll grab her butt, but from the front. You gotta go. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you none of your business. But shout out to the good people, Grade A Pest, man. 20 years of experience in pest and rodent control, man. Homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian. My guy, Reginald Freeman Alexander, man. Big dog, been doing this thing for a long time. 20 years in the business, man. So homegrown business from a born and raised Memphis committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. I'm sure Ray John was wondering, man, why my live reads be the one that's bug wild out there? Bro, imagine if Reggie just got like a quality person that goes out and checks, checks like where his money's getting spent, and like make sure.
And he's like, yeah.
We're actually, well, like following up with Reggie, like, well, did they do the live read? Yeah, they did. And the Saban said something about his wife's ass getting in the bed like a car wreck, like, with a seatbelt on. Like, it makes the initial impact. It is like a double impact, bro. It's kind of hard to explain. But,
it makes sense.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. But yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You might not. Y'all like a little bitty woman. I don't like that. I like a woman, you know what I'm saying? A little cushion for the pushing, man. Enough ass to choke an elephant. Whatever that means. But yeah, we're going to take a break, man. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be.
Oh, my God.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro, I saw this morning, man. Hold on, before we go to break, I saw this morning, but I thought Brad Carson checked out, man.
What happened?
I thought my guy Brad Carson 92.9 get out of here, man. Hold on. It ain't shit. Hold on, bro. Can't see it. I don't even know how to make you see
it. It's
don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hey, real quick though,
it,
I know we gone 6 minutes on this segment. Desmond Bank came out and had a conversation today a little bit.
Yeah, run it back, man. Yeah, we'll do a little stuff in the second half of the show. We'll get to it. Desmond Bain said shit I've been saying when y'all been crying about everything, man. Like, he basically said that shit sound good to talk about standing together like that, but that's just not how the league work, bro. Teams.
Dylan Brooks came out after the game and was like, yeah, the franchise moved on. They moved too quick. Should have let us breathe. And Desmond came out and was like, yeah, we used to have conversations about this where we'd be like, man, I'll take less money to hang out with you boys because I love you.
Yeah.
And
I
then what
appreciate
happened?
you.
And then what
don't
happened?
Work like that.
And then what happened when the business came, right? They said bye.
What's going on right now between the guys that y'all act like are so inseparable? The two guys that, love each other and appreciate each other and always got each other back. What y'all think part of the stuff that's going on right now is about? Come on, man. Come on now. Let's be for real. But now, yeah, shout out to Desmond Bain saying that, man, because that's just true, but it's just how the NBA works. You can't name one team that has their same starting lineup that they had from 2023. It's just not how it works, man. Teams rebuild around a couple of dudes. And the two dudes we got left are turds, just being honest with you. And I love them. And I think that combined with other guys, the Grizzlies will be good. I think they'll be great. I've been saying it all season. But the fact that we've had games where, regardless of who we got missing, you got two all-stars out there. Yep. And they're just kind of doing whatever. But yeah, we're about to take a break for real, man. About to take a break for real this time. When we come back, man, be more to Answer the Sain show. See y'all in a minute.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
If we hit fast forward, skip to next season as you would in a simulation on college football, would Penny Hardaway be the coach of the Tigers?
I would say no.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks very over it. I don't know if that's because he's tired of just getting lazy players or what, but shout out, this is your roster. You're the one who made this roster. These are your guys.
People are not tuning in. The crowds are low. They're not even opening up the freaking concession stands at the Forum, TJ. Like, it's bad. People have no interest. That's when it gets apathetic, that's when it's the worst. And people they're starting to not care. People aren't even getting pissed off that we lose anymore. They just don't even care that we're playing games.
Tune in to Tigers Untapped with your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. I got one more comment in the chat that I do want to address. I'll pull it up. We were playing the clip where they were talking about Penny University of Memphis games, but nobody cares, all that type of stuff. I got Mike E901 says if they make the trade and don't get a good return, the Grizzly game's gonna be like that too. Maybe for a little bit. But like I said, I don't.
Zach Edey and Cedric Cowder on this team too.
Yeah, I don't think that we have a bad roster. I've said that, and I've seen this team look hella good. This team looked hella good during that run where Edey came back and Ja took that the calf injury and Ja was out for a month.
Yep.
Like they looked hella good, and they still didn't have all their dudes. And like I said, if it could look like that for a little bit, but just like you corrected yourself, if that team is good the next year, it fixes all
showing
that.
up. People are showing
and
up.
That's what kills me about things people are saying, man, because if you expect me to believe that it's on the Grizzlies, if the Grizzlies, trade Ja and they go out there and they build a good team, no one is going to convince me that if there's a good basketball team in your city, you're not going to go. Like that's just you're lying, bro. Like that's not how this works at all, man. If the Grizzlies make a trade and they move on and they're fine, nobody's going to act like that. Like that's just not. If you do, you're gonna look like a weirdo. But it's on them. It depends on what that looks like. And that's something that I think that, you can't, it's not going to be immediate, bro. You know what I mean? So we'll see how the whole thing goes.
What would you say in terms of Grizzlies fans or in terms of the fans of the Memphis Grizzlies, percentage-wise, how many of them make up Ja Morant fans only or Memphis Grizzlies fans?
You talking about that's going to games?
That's going to games, that's going to, that's buying the gear, spending revenue, spending hard-earned income.
I think that there's a lot more crossover as far as going to the games, as far as what am I trying to say? The people who are at the games are more so I'm a Grizzlies fan,
right? And
I'm a Ja Morant fan too.
Right.
There aren't many I'm a Ja Morant fan, so I just go to Grizzly games because of Ja.
Because he's played 77 games in 3 years.
Yeah, he doesn't play, and that's another thing too.
He don't play enough.
Let's just be for real. Over the last 3 years, the actual games that Ja Morant plays aren't enough to keep that thing afloat. Like that, I mean, just being real, bro. That's just not the case. But that's not. He said, "Stand coaches whack as hell, teach his own facts." But that's social media stuff, bro. That's social media talking stuff. That's not those 15-year-old kids on Twitter that you're arguing with. They're not in FedEx Forum.
No, 100%.
They're not. That's not. But like I said, the Ja hype is not enough to sustain FedEx Forum. It's just not. But yeah, let's move on, man. Time for the 3-pointer. We talk about three things going on in the world of sports. Let's reverse the order, Ken, if you can. Let's get to the breaking news that happened before the show. Right before the show started, man. As the show was starting, I mean, my guy Mike Tomlin is out with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let me change this banner.
And I don't give a damn about football stuff. I don't mention all kinds of breaking news happens in the NFL. If it ain't Shroder, man, I ain't talking about this shit. More than likely, right? But something told me at least I want to talk about this. He's a former Tiger, man. He's a former this man lived in the city of Memphis for a while, man. Mike Tomlin, out at Pittsburgh. He was a grad assistant for the University of Memphis under Rip Shearer back in 1996. Went on to do, I went on to Arkansas State, got to the NFL. Pittsburgh Steelers coach, legendary Pittsburgh Steelers coach, 19 years in the game, man. And today I just want to talk about, man, like, is it enough to go 19 years and never have a losing season and go to the playoffs however many years out of those, 19 or whatever? Is it enough? That's all I want to talk about, man. And now he's out. He's out in Pittsburgh, man. I'm sure if he stepped down or they let him go, regardless, I'm sure a lot of teams are going to reach out to him. If I'm the Tennessee Titans and you have a half a brain, I doubt that y'all have half a brain out there. You ain't getting the Grizzlies, but you need to go get Mike Tomlin, man, for sure.
If y'all love Memphis institutions that much, go get Mike Tomlin.
Go get Mike Tomlin, bro. Yeah. You want to get somebody who got his start and got his roots in Memphis. Go get Mike Tomlin, man. He's a great coach to me. He's a great guy, an amazing dude. Would you go back to college if you were him, or would you only take an NFL gig? Or would you just sit down for a minute?
Oh, he's an NFL. He's an NFL coach. He ain't fucking with teenagers, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Great dude, man. Great dude. Great dude, man, for sure. And
he seems to be one of those guys. You hear him talk about this team. You hear him talk about football, even life in general.
Yeah.
He sounds like a very calming influence kind of guy. A team like Tennessee with a rookie quarterback needs stability, right? And that's what Mike Tomlin brings. I don't know necessarily. He hasn't had the postseason success that the Steelers want, but in terms of like riding a franchise and keeping things moving and going and
actually coaching and not being ass matters, bro. Like not having a single year where you not having a single losing season for 19 years matters. It sucks getting stuck in the middle because you're never getting that high draft pick. You're always getting the guys that are in the middle of the pack or whatever. But Mike Tomlin, salute to you. Great career at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, take a year off, man. Talk about the game on TV. Sit down for a minute, man. Don't let it stress you out for a while. Live a regular life. Let your wife enjoy you and enjoy your wife and kids for a minute, man, for sure. That's what I hope that he would do, even though I would like to see the Titans get their hands on him as well. Number 2, Kenny Stubblefield, let's get into it.
Which one?
It don't matter. Just get it to me, man. It don't even matter. Pause. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That sounded so horrible.
That did sound bad.
Dennis Shroder, man, who has the worst physical aesthetic. The man built up like an action figure, like he could just pop his arms and shoulders off.
Like a Gumby ass looking dude, man.
Look like put them damn dollar store ass toys, man.
You know what this fight was about, right?
No, this shit was crazy. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Luka Doncic is the most punchable
face. He has the most punchable face.
He's got and then he's got Jake LaRavia on his team, which makes it even worse. Like,
yes,
bro, how you got Jake LaRavia on your team and you not the most, and you're the most punchable dude on the team anyway. But Luka Doncic said some wild stuff to Dennis Shroder. They got into it, and he basically told him, man, you should have took that contract. And everybody knows that he left a lot of money on the table. There was allegedly, I think, a $80 million deal.
Was it $80 million? 4 year, $80 million?
Yeah, he turned it down playing hardball with the Lakers. Ended up taking a much smaller deal on like around $4 million or something like that with somebody else. And then, ended up making another $30-40 million since then, but not near the money that, the Lakers would have, the Lakers had sitting on the table for him. They said allegedly he waited for Luka outside of the locker room or something.
He chased him down, from what I understand.
Oh man,
chased that dude down in the back hallways. Yeah.
Yeah, and it said I don't know if he did put hands. Some reports are saying that he did put hands on Luka. Some reports say he tried to, he couldn't get to him. But that's some wild shit, bro. I was looking for this image to make this graphic for the show, right? There are teams that Dennis Shroder played for that I have absolutely no memory of him playing for.
Right.
That dude played for the Boston Celtics. He played for the Houston Rockets. I have no memory of that, bro. When did he play for the Boston Celtics, bro?
I know he got traded like 4 times last year, right? Like, wasn't he on 4 different teams last year or something like that?
I think he's played for half the league. He ain't never played for us. He's never played for us, but he feels like he's played for half the league.
Right.
I have no memory of him playing for the Houston Rockets, bro.
Neither do I.
I was like, damn. It was like Boston and Houston were the 2 ones he's played for. I do not remember that shit. I do not remember that shit at all.
I like Dennis Schroeder. I think he's a good ball player.
Yeah.
And I would punch Luka in the face too. Like, honestly.
Come man, don't talk about my money, bro. They ain't none of your motherfucking
Bro, that's just ridiculous. I mean, like,
this shit hoop, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
These dudes,
go ahead.
They talk so much shit on the court, and you very rarely. The only time I ever remember there being like major beef, like on the court, and then it moves off the court, is when Kevin Garnett and Carmelo got into it.
Yeah.
When Kevin talked about Lala, right? Like, so it's just.
Man, he need to get his ass whooped for that too, though.
Yeah, he needed to get his ass whooped for that.
Yeah. I forgot to mention with Mike Tomlin, man, as he rides off to the sunset, man. What better place to visit before your ride to the sunset, man? Too, other than our good friends at Carway, man. They've been doing this thing since 2018. This is Grind City, man. The good people at Carway are on the grind, trying to get you in a quality used car, man. Financing is available. Bad credit, no problem. They're gonna do things the right way for you out there at Carway, man. Getting into a used car can be stressful, man. It can have you stressed out.
Even if you got good credit and no source of income like Mike Tomlin, Carway can help you out, bro.
They can help you, man. They get you in something, man, for sure.
Yeah.
You might have a little something. You probably got a little something in savings.
You got
man.
a little
You know
something in savings, but
you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's January, man. Taxes get ready to hit. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. CarwayTheRightWay.com is the website, man. You can visit, check out their full inventory, or just pull up on them, man. 6154 Summer Avenue. Ask for my guy Jason. Ask for my guy Mike. Ask for my guy Taylor, man. Give him a phone number. Give him a phone call. 901-440-8251. You can be like Mike Tomlin. Now, he ain't never been there, but he might. He might come back to Memphis, get him a used car, man.
Hey,
you can
man.
be like Zaire Williams. You can be like Scottie Pippen Jr. You could be like me. Get yourself a car from Carway. Kenny, number 3. Let's get into it, my brother.
All right, Anthony Davis, Mr. Glass.
Man, Mr. Glass. Hey,
Out again.
it's time to move on. He's played twice as many games as John the last 3 years. Bro, that stat is so crazy, bro.
But he's
How
out
in the
now.
hell- How has he played twice as many games as John in 3 years?
I don't know, man.
And I don't even remember any long stretch of play where Anthony Davis has played. That shit is insane, bro. Anyway, he's out with hand surgery. He's going to be out probably most of the season. Also, a report came in right after that, right? All right, a report came in right after this saying that teams are still calling Dallas about trading Anthony Davis. Ain't nobody said don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Everybody who wanted Anthony Davis still wants. So why? Because he's one of the best players in the world when he's healthy. And if you drop him on your roster in time for the playoffs, he can make some shit happen. So I'm going to go back and ask you.
No.
Would you trade Jaren Jackson Jr. for AD, man?
No. I don't want to move off one dude who doesn't play and bring in another guy who might play a little bit more.
Play twice as much as he does.
Maybe plays a little bit more.
Not a little
but
bit.
Hey, check and see how many games Jaren's played since he's in the last 3 seasons.
Jaren been Iron Man out here, man, which is crazy. Jaren was who we thought AD was. Jaren was missing like that. You know, he can turn around. He can turn around with Ja. Ja's still young, man. Like, you know what I mean? He'll probably get it. His body will probably, you know what I mean, recalibrate or whatever over time.
And I got full hope. Everybody's now talking about, well, Zach Edey's been out too. Man, I have full faith Zach Edey will be 100% a contributor whenever he could play this season, or they could sit him for the rest of the year and bring him back. You get those. There's history of bigs having early season foot problems and then getting it fixed and having long careers. So,
and Barry, we've seen how the Grizzlies handled injuries early in the guy's career, like with Jaren.
yes.
Like that first year Jaren got hurt, Jaren could have played, bro. When he came back, he could have played.
Right.
A lot of people said that was very unethical for the Grizzlies because they held him out that year, but also used those type of things to negotiate in his contract when they actually it's time to sign him. The fact that he didn't play a lot of games, so
damn,
that's a whole nother discussion. What happened?
No, that's crazy. They held him out and then used it against him. That's crazy.
Of course, bro.
I mean, that makes sense, but that's dirty, bro. I'd be like, hold up, what the fuck,
Yeah.
y'all set me out.
Yeah.
Mike says, give me a first and AD. Jaren is gone.
I will hold out hope that we get an awesome ass version of Anthony Davis, because you know what happened when the Grizzlies played Dallas last year, and they were short. They ain't had nobody. AD was looking like a fucking monster. When the Grizzlies are short and they ain't got nobody, Jaren's out there hoping that Cedric Coward wins the game for him. Man, it's just I saw it. I seen it happen a lot.
We saw it happen the other night.
We better get up out here though, man. It's been so fun. Shout out to the Sain gang in the comments, man. Y'all been showing love to your boy, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep rocking with us, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know what's up. Tomorrow will be the eve of the Grizzlies playing out there in Europe, man. Out there for a global audience, as if the NBA is not already a global game. Hey, man, y'all keep fucking around with Martin Luther King, man. Bad shit gonna keep happening, man. Y'all must leave Martin Luther King alone, man. About to get up out of here. For Kenny Stubblefield, it's Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.